Manchester United, it's going to be a very interesting season. United, I think there's genuine expectation around the club for the first time in a long time. Can we do a keep, sell, loan with regard to United's entire squad?
All right, sweet, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Although, immediately, and look, I don't like to wish injury on anybody, but Manuel Ugarte getting injured has done us a massive mischief. Although
Because you wanted to sell him.
Yeah, although Buvey reminded me that we're going to get his wages paid out after 28 days of injury from FIFA. So
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duration of his injury.
Any player gets injured in the World Cup, they cover all the wages.
And you already get
How do they get the money for that?
I'll tell you, I know exactly how. They get it from fans by taking a 20% handling fee of every ticket.
Easy.
That's how.
But your guard must be on 150 grand a week.
I think he's on like 120. And that's the cap.
Do you reckon
He's right on the cap, so they pay
There's a cap.
120
really?
I didn't know
pay
there's
a
cap.
week. Yeah. And
So imagine Haaland got injured.
Yeah.
500 grand a week.
Do you think that Manchester United are in the best place that they've been since Fergie departed?
We're delighted to announce we have partnered with BetVictor for the duration of the World Cup, and they have got something special for the club OGs at home. They are offering you 100-1 on England to win the World Cup. Yes, if England win the World Cup and you've stuck your quid on that, you'll be paid out £100 in free bets by BetVictor.
Remember, it's betvictor.com/100-1. Don't worry about it. The link is in the description below. 18 plus, new customers only. Please gamble responsibly.
I'd argue we've had a few moments, right, where we've been in a really good position. Jose Mourinho finished second. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer finished second. And on both occasions when those managers did that, we failed to back him in the market. Mourinho, for example, we gave him a 17-year-old Diogo Dalot, Fred, and Lee Grant after he just finished second. We didn't push on at any point. And then obviously we had the situation with Solskjaer where we felt like we got into a good position, and then we kind of threw all our plans for the summer transfer window out the window and chased Ronaldo and kind of just changed everything that we had going for us at that time. And look, at the time I celebrated it because, you know, the other option was Ronaldo ends up at City and ruins his legacy at United. But it was a mistake ultimately. And I do feel like with Ineos that they have been a little bit shrewder in the market. And I think that should hopefully carry on into this window. And therefore it could be a better summer and hopefully a better season next season. But long way to go. And I don't think it'll be as easy to finish third as it was last season in the next season, because you'd imagine Chelsea are going to get better.
No, you have to kick on now. You're 19 points
Liverpool,
off Arsenal.
You'd expect will get better.
Are you gonna usurp Arsenal by 19 points?
No, but I imagine it's harder to defend a title, isn't it? Arsenal with better teams have never defended a title.
It's easier to defend a title if you're Arsenal than Man United win their first title in 15 to 20 years.
No, but what I mean by that is there's a different pressure that comes to these teams, and we automatically look at Arsenal and think, yeah, they are clear favourites.
Yeah, that's the
No
problem.
doubt about
They've never been a better
But-
time to defend a league.
But I think people at the time, I know United were a lot stronger then, but people in 98, 99 would have gone, Arsenal clear favourites, you know, after they win the league. And it's difficult to defend a title. Liverpool with a better team.
It's just everyone else, anything can happen. But anyone else that should win the league has got a brand new manager. So, like, Michael Carrick has been there longer than anyone else in the top six. And Michael Carrick's brand new. And he's been there longer than Maresca at City, longer than Alonso at Chelsea, longer than Iraola at Liverpool. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, Arsenal almost have to retain it. Annoyingly, I think they will. I think they'll do it at Cantor. But let's see if we can work out a way of making Manchester United genuinely capable. Should we start with the keep, right? Let's talk about the Untouchables, Adam.
Yeah.
Shall I kick us off? Bruno Fernandes, that you build the team around him.
Yeah, there was a bit of worry that he could leave because there was rumoured to be a release clause in his deal for top European clubs, and obviously we've had the Saudi chat, but yeah, he's going nowhere, and it'll be good to see him stick around. Then you've got the likes of Mbumo, who I think had a good first half to the campaign. Still chipped in with some goals after the African Cup of Nations, but I feel like his form dipped after that. I'm looking forward to seeing Sesko next season. I thought he had a positive first campaign, but still loads more to come from him. Ideally, you get him on the pitch a little bit more as well. And then, obviously, Kobbie Mainoo, I think, is a mainstay, and he will become a mainstay in that team. Excited to see him with a full 12 months. The the producer here has put Luke Shaw down as a keep. Now,
want to keep Luke.
I don't think we sell him, but I think we have to start looking towards replacing him. So whether that means getting a left back that can be his deputy, and
But would you sell him?
No. We don't sell him.
You do keep Luke
we do
Shaw.
keep him, but he's not Casemiro or Bruno Fernandes. You know what I mean?
He's not top of the priorities. But wow, what a season he had.
Yeah, played
And his
38
best
games,
fitness
league
ever.
games, I think, for the first time
Yeah.
in his career, which is good. He's obviously had a summer off. He's not out there with England, which I'm sure he's disappointed about. But
Well, so
He's
same
good
with
for
Sesko,
United.
same with Mbuemo. There's
Yeah.
a few players there that haven't gone to the
I
World
mean,
Cup.
Casemino's not playing either. So from a United
So,
perspective,
yeah, it's good for you.
he's being rested. Bruno Fernandes is getting stressed out by Cristiano Ronaldo.
They'll be out soon, don't worry.
Did you see when Ronaldo took that free kick and
Yeah.
he stood there like it was like shit? And you know what? It was interesting watching Portugal because you know when players are allowed to be the main man, there's such a difference in their performance, isn't there? You know when they're allowed, they step up and they're like, I'm the main man in this team, and you can see him in the Portugal one where Ronaldo's kind of casting this shadow over everyone, and it's hard for them, even other players. You know, your Vitinhas and stuff, they're starting to get criticised when they've had really, really good seasons. But yeah, all of those guys, they need to say. Casemiro's left, so obviously he needs to be replaced. Terrell Malacia's left.
Your thoughts on Casemiro are quite interesting, Adam, at the moment because of the potential of England facing Brazil. I think a lot of people are talking about Casemiro, and people are being quite derogatory. I had it on the radio this morning.
Yeah.
It was put to someone on the radio. You know, if we did a combined 11, Brazil are stronger than England. The reply came, look, Casemiro struggles with the temperature of Manchester. He's really going to struggle with like playing in Miami. Casemiro is effectively a spent force. There's a reason that he's no longer playing in one of the major 5 competitive leagues. What do you think to that? Do you think, say, for example, the Stretford end was singing 1 more year, Casemiro. If you'd given him another year, do you think he would have it in him?
I wanted him to stay, but that would have been reduced contract terms and reduced role in the squad, right? And I think he would have been good for that. Maybe you wrap him up in cotton wool, you play him in Champions League, etc., etc. But we did need to move on from him. And I think towards the back end of last season, Casemiro did. This is why I get a bit annoyed when people say Casemiro defensively isn't very good, or he doesn't track back, or he doesn't do this, because he did a lot of the legwork for Casemiro at the end of last season. And I think he protected him a little bit. But in terms of this tournament, the World Cup, Casemiro's still got a lot to offer, I think, but up against England, he obviously, and he might not make a lot of people's combined 11s, but I still think is a huge
You think
leader
he
for Brazil, and he could still do
could
well.
have a really big performance
He
in
also, I
Miami.
remember watching the first game Brazil played in, and I was like, that's why we've let him go.
Yeah.
He
looked
But he could still offer something.
Yeah. What about Malacia? Do you feel like
He's gone.
Malacia's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, he's huge injury problems. He was just.
He was one of the
anyway.
Ten Hag crew, wasn't he?
Yeah, I never think he was a bad influence around the camp. He was just permanently crocked, wasn't he? He had huge injuries, and yeah, good luck to him wherever he goes. But yeah,
Where's Ugarte gone?
well, he's probably gone on holiday because he's injured, isn't it? But the hope was that we would get some money out of someone somewhere. Ruben Amorim seems to like him. Maybe he could give us some money at AC Milan, but it doesn't look like that one's going to be happening now. He's got a serious injury, and he's going to. So we just got to take the. But then again, the feeling with Ugarte is we probably would have sent him to Turkey and took a £5 million loan fee. So
Yeah.
maybe there's not much difference with us recouping his wages while he's injured, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait. And also, it's like, how does he recover from that injury? Will anyone want to have to sign him after that? It's possibly the
You always
worst
get a
injury.
move back to Portugal for 10 mil, 15
But almost
mil.
like, you know, let's say
a
we
loss,
could sell
whatever
him
happens.
permanently now.
Yeah, it's a
We
lot.
could maybe get 15, 20 mil.
Yeah.
But after this injury in January, we're lucky
Yeah.
to get 5 or 10.
Yeah.
Like, because that injury is massive, isn't it? Like, it's horrible. Look, I feel sorry for him, man. It's a horrible injury, but yeah.
Mason Mount you can cash in on. You know, he's
I don't think we do.
How much can you cash in on him?
more than someone at your gut because he's
No, of
the
course,
English
of course.
player.
But
in the Premier League.
realistically,
Fulham could pay 35.
No, but when you say cash in, the implication is that you make money.
He's still at Man
He's
United.
going to lose money on what they paid for him.
yeah, if they lose a little bit of money is what I'm saying. They could still get a bit of money in for him for sure. 35, 40 mil.
Do you think? So what kind of club?
Fulham.
No.
No, but
Smith
he
Rowe
stinks of Fulham.
Smith Rowe went for 35 mil.
But Mason Mount will be a Man United player next season.
Do you think?
Do
Do you think Carrick will like him?
I think everybody likes him because he trains hard, he works hard. He'll always offer you something on the pitch. He doesn't deliver many goals and assists anymore, but when he is available, and last season or earlier on in the season when he was available, he did contribute. He did look good at times, but I don't think we'll move him on yet. I think he'll be...
What, because there's a lack of interest?
Lack of interest, I think.
Lack of money, I think. You know, when you say cashing in, you're right, you can make some money for him. But the club can't sell him for 30 million quid. They just can't.
No,
but they're never going to get more than 50.
If someone offered us 30 million quid, we'd snap their hands off.
Yeah.
We would absolutely... But no one is going to do that. It'll be a loan with an option or this or that. And I just think United will probably go, let's focus, especially like...
Mate, it's not a bad shout. Lampard at Coventry.
If they
but then Mount won't want that.
He thinks he's a Man United starter.
Well, mate, you've got to think, we're at a World
Number
Cup
7
now.
shirt.
The last World Cup we were at. The last World Cup we were at.
Yeah.
He played a big role.
Yeah. He's a million miles away from that, and it's been a terrible transfer.
And really, truly, he must look at himself. And look, injuries are horrible. But he must look at himself and think, I should be in that England squad because Thomas Tuchel's the manager. I won a Champions League for him.
And do you know, at one point, it sounds ridiculous to say now, but there was a time when Mason Mount had that right-hand side that is obviously now Bukayo Saka's position. It was Mount.
Yeah. Good footballer on his day. He's a Champions League winner. It's not a joke.
I think he's a good lad as well. I think that's
how long ago? How long ago? He hasn't had a good game. He hasn't had a good game for 3 years.
Yeah.
It is a long time ago since he was a regular. And I don't think he'll leave. The players that we
there must be more players that Adam wants to sell, surely. There must be.
Well, I would like to sell Mason Mount. I'm just telling you, I don't think we will.
What about?
I would like us to sell Ugarte, but we can't.
That centre forward.
Joshua Zirkzee is someone that I think we need to bring in a striker. So I think he'll leave at the end of the transfer window. I think he'll probably end up in Italy somewhere because he's still really valued in Italy.
Yeah.
If you see a lot of the rumours that come out, and plus you got to see these Serie A teams look at England and think, who can we get that isn't quite doing well?
Scott McTominay's a jewel in the crown here, isn't it?
You know I'm right now, isn't it, when you're sitting playing for Scotland in the World Cup?
Did you see Steve Clarke's behaviour?
That's crazy.
Mate.
What about Bielsa?
Bielsa don't give a damn.
He's like, hurry the fuck up, man.
Yeah, Bielsa don't give a damn. I thought Steve Clarke was poor, though.
Did you see his letter as well?
Yeah, ridiculous.
He said, drawing 0-0 with England. Yeah. And it's like, yes, it is actually quite a good result. But do you know
when I read that, I thought it was a joke. You know these AI...
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke. And then I checked and it isn't.
Yeah, don't say that. Like, it is... Look, you drew 0-0 with the finalists in a home tournament at their home ground.
You can't bring that up.
Don't bring it up because Scotland fans are going to hate you for it.
Yeah, no, he got it so wrong. Got it so wrong.
Where do we go next, Royce?
Defensive midfield, maybe?
Yeah, I think we need... This is who we need to sign, right? We need to sign 3 midfielders. Ederson's already one of them. We're being linked with Tchouaméni, and that's the one that I would throw the kitchen sink at. It feels like he's available at around 70 million if you agree with the rumours that are out there, which I think is cheap when you consider the money that's being spent on midfielders that have less experience and less quality than him, in my opinion. And is a player that's a number 6. Out of all the players we're being linked to, the Mateus Fernandes and this and that and the other, he's the only real natural number 6, and we need a number 6. I also think he could be really good alongside Casemiro. And if you look at, on paper, Tchouaméni, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, if that's your midfield 3 going forward, I think you're in a really, really strong position. So Tchouaméni is someone that I would throw the kitchen sink at. And I do like Mateus Fernandes. I know United aren't going to get stupid with the money and Spurs are kind of rocking the boat a little bit. But the player wants United
80
priority.
Double relegated. No thanks.
I don't think you can hold relegation against him.
I will, definitely, for the rest of the time if he joins Man United.
Anderson could have got relegated.
If a player gets relegated twice, it's a pattern.
Roy Keane got relegated the season before we signed him. I'm not saying...
No, not twice. Not twice, though.
No, but...
2 different clubs.
But it depends who you sign for, right? And
80 mil.
He still... You could also, on the flip side, go, he was playing for a team that got relegated and he stood out like he did. That says a lot. Paying for No, I don't think he's worth that. But I don't think anybody's worth the money that's being bandied about today.
But Tchouaméni would be 70 mil easy. That's an easy one.
You'd pay 80 mil for him.
Yeah, of course,
yeah. I would like Mateus Fernandes, but I don't think United would get.
You missed out on Elliot Anderson. That's the big one. A lot of pundits were saying he should be joining Man United. Man City project not as exciting.
I don't think we missed out.
It still says a lot about the real quality of
We didn't miss
that
out
project at City.
No, I agree.
I'm glad that we swerved that.
What?
125 mil with 300 grand a week.
116, and not that it changes much, but
300 grand a week.
But that's what it is.
That's what Tchouaméni will be on. He's better than Tchouaméni.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's not.
He's more
He's not better than Casemiro. Never mind Tchouaméni.
Well, why is one starting and the other ain't?
Because Tuchel was mental.
Champions League winning manager?
Happy to have swerved Anderson.
At the price and the wages, I'm super happy that we swerved.
Unless you had Tchouaméni right now upon recording.
I would love getting Anderson signed for United.
Yeah.
It was £80 million. 125 million
It's not your
pounds.
money.
116.
So what's the difference between 80 and 116? What's the difference between 80 and 116?
35 million and probably 200.
You care about 35 mil?
Well, we have to when we need 3 midfielders, a striker, a left back, or a left winger.
It's all egregious, isn't it? The money.
I think
you love Anderson.
You love him
as a player, yes, but he's not worth the money paid for.
No, I think the two things can be. It's like you two are disagreeing and arguing the point. But you're both correct.
We've made too many expensive mistakes.
You're right. Manchester United need him. You're right that he's overpriced and football.
Harry Maguire's been really good for us, right? We spent way too much money on him.
But Harry Maguire wasn't worth 80 mil. Anderson is worth 100 mil in today's market. Well, Caicedo is.
It's like was Declan Rice worth 100 mil when Arsenal bought? Yeah, probably you'd be saying no, but then look how it's gone.
That's the market.
If Elliot Anderson has that impact at United, then it's money well spent and a bargain.
Yeah, but then he could also get injured. I think United are in a position where we need to be sensible with the money that we've got, and I don't think that's sensible. I personally don't think that's sensible at all.
I think you've got a wicked player.
No, they are.
I think
I think he'll be really good and he'll help Rodri out massively. But there are players out there that can. I don't think he's one of them generational talents that you've missed out.
I think he's a generational talent, personally.
I disagree, man.
Can you believe? Do you want to hear something hilarious? Newcastle United have no sell-on clause.
Oh, getting rinsed every transfer window.
How bad is every summer for them? And they're all going, we need to get Eddie Howe out now. No one wants to sign for him.
It must be a PSR thing that if you add sell-on clauses, it changes.
No, I don't think it does. I think it was the deal being rushed.
It's an oversight.
Do you think?
Yeah, the deal got rushed.
And they didn't anticipate him being...
Every club should just put it in as a laugh. Why not? City should have done it for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Just put it in.
I imagine
everyone
you did,
should.
City would have.
I've not heard of that.
No, City are very clever. City 100% would have one.
What about Alex Scott potentially add? Do you think there's a world where...
Again, a player that I like, but you see the numbers that they're talking about.
What is that number?
I've seen they want 100 million. I've seen they want 80 million.
He's that good, he's worth 100 mil. I'll say that easy. He's worth 100 mil. He's a deep line ball. If Adam Wharton's worth 100, Anderson, Rice, Alex Scott is technically as gifted as I've seen in that position for a long time. I'd take, right now, if we're saying midfielders, I'd take Tchouaméni. And Edison is what you're saying.
One of Mateus Fernandes or Alex Scott. I'd take that. But
who would you rather have?
Mateus Fernandes, I think.
Scott's better than Fernandes. Different positions, but Scott's better than Fernandes.
Yeah. And then we need left winger or left back. Depends what we see with the future of Patrick Dorgu, where he lies. And then we need to bring Danny Welbeck home.
Do you know what you've... Just to conclude.
I'm being deadly serious about
all of those transfers you said, you don't win the title. If you make those signings, they keep you in the top 3 race. They keep you on a plateau. They don't win you the Premier League title. I can hear it now. I can see it.
What,
Tchouaméni, but what are we saying? Edison, Tchouaméni, and who else have we said?
The starting midfield 3 would be Tchouaméni.
That doesn't win you the title.
Bruno Cobby.
Do you think
he's better than a lot?
What about? Do you need a centre forward, like a proper, like not a Sesko cover, so that Sesko is the cover?
No, Sesko needs to be starting our main striker next season, I think, and I think he's got it in him to do really well.
Yeah, I think he's a good player.
So I'm looking forward to that. And then I think defensively, like Lisandro Martinez's performance for Argentina have been incredible. The trouble with him is he does pick up injuries here. You don't say that about Messi.
Come on.
You don't say that about Messi.
Come on.
You don't say that about Messi?
Algeria, man.
You don't say that about Messi?
I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of Martin. I don't know if that backline wins. What I'm saying is, does that backline win you a Premier League title? I still think you need a world-class centre-back.
Who do you think wins the league next year? Arsenal. Do you?
Yeah. But I think City will be real close.
We finish above City.
Real close. No way. You've not done that in 15 years.
It's coming.
15 years.
It's coming.
Are they literally? Is that true?
15 years.
Bro, I'll tell you what my dad told me.
What were you doing 15 years ago? A whole different person.
When Fergie left, my dad looked at me and said, well, we're in ground at Old Trafford against Swansea.
Yeah.
You best get ready to be a real football fan. And I'm telling you right now.
What, signing Elliot Anderson?
I'm telling
Back
you
down
right
to earth,
now.
am I?
Yeah, £125 million wasted. I'm telling you now, get ready to be a real football. You're going to be looking like us every week again.
What do you mean?
Pep Guardiola's gone.
Yeah.
That City's over.
Yeah.
You got Enzo
City
Maresca,
won
bro.
Premier League titles before
Enzo
Guardiola,
Maresca,
right?
who used to slate a lot when he was at Leicester, when he was at Chelsea.
Oh, I never did.
He's your manager.
No, I
now.
never did.
Well, if he just went to Arsenal, you'd be saying, "Oh, he used to put the cones out for Pep."
Yeah.
Manchester City
And now you've got Pep's cone boy. He's your manager.
Man City have won a league title more recently than Man United.
Yeah, with Pep.
excluding Guardiola. Pellegrini's actually won it more recently than you as well. How embarrassing is that? That is embarrassing.
But trust me,
2014.
Booth, you better get ready.
I think Manchester United can challenge next year.
We finished
19 points. We're talking about Chouameni.
If anyone can challenge, Chouameni would be a great
They need a
signing.
lot more. I
Chouameni's better
think.
than Elliot Anderson.
Nah, man.
And we'd also have a better midfield than you if we sign him.
No, wait. Rodri's
Rodri's made a biscuit.
Oh, don't, Adam, mate. Don't.
Rodri's best days are behind him. Rodri's best days are behind him, bro. We get Chouameni, Kobe Maino, or Bruno Fernandes.
So Chouameni's better than Rodri. There we go. That's the end of the video.
That's not what I've said.
You just said he's made a biscuit.
But right now, who would you rather have?
Cherokee
Chouameni or
Rodri
Rodri?
Anderson's better than
Chouameni
Kobe
or
Maino's
Rodri?
on the bench for England. Chouameni's
Who would you rather
on the
have
bench
now?
at Real
Chouameni or
Madrid.
Rodri?
And who's the other one? Bruno Fernandes, who's
Who would you
35
rather
years
have?
old.
Chouameni or Rodri?
Rodri.
Right, next season.
Yes.
Mate, you're mental, bro.
He had a better season than him.
He's not the player that he once
He
was.
was very good last season.
That ACL's taken a lot out of him, man.
Well, you're a doctor. How do you know? He's been fantastic for City.
Has he?
Yes, but
You
last season.
criticised him last season.
Last season he was very good for City. Won a cup double. What did Chouameni
Mate,
win last
come
season?
on, man.
What did Chouameni win last season?
Bro, you listening to this?
I need a Piriton.
What? So the FA Cup win doesn't count. The FA Cup win
No,
magically
mate,
doesn't
the
count.
FA Cup's magical.
Which Rodri is a big part of,
But come on, man.
and a cup double against
Come on,
Arsenal.
man.
Who
We're lucky
finishes
to win a
higher?
trophy next season.
Manchester City.
Who finishes higher?
Man United. 21 is coming.
This has been a Global and the Fella Studios production.